Hi guys. So I'm going to do the first installment of my eye socket makeup. So I figured the best place to start would be obviously the foundation because that's like the supposed to be the base of all your makeup, I guess. So I've seen it done a million ways. Like I've seen other people do it with their hands. I've seen people do it with little sponges, and others do it with brushes. I do have the brushes, but considering the fact that I haven't worn foundation in a while and I'm used to doing it, I have a little disc with a sponge. I decided to just go ahead and use my hands. This is the first time I am using a liquid foundation, so it's gonna be interesting. We'll see how this works. Because I am blind, I do have a mirror and I probably will be sticking my face in it a lot. I apologize ahead of time. Also, as a little fun fact, I have decided not to edit any of my I Suck at Makeup videos because I want you guys to kind of get a realistic feel for my reactions and my mistakes. And I just figured that would be better for you and better for me. So let's go ahead and get started. So what I'm going to use today is I have a little L'Oreal concealer by True Match. And I'm going to use that to conceal any little pimple spots and the dark circles under my eyes. And I'm using the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Liquid Foundation. And it is my first time trying liquid foundation, so we'll see how that works. And to top it all off, I have the L'Oreal True Match Natural. Now this is supposed to kind of give you like a matte finish, I guess, so that your face isn't so shiny with a liquid foundation. So we'll see how that works. And I have a little handy dandy headband so that I can get the hair out of my face. And I have some wipes, and these are done by Neutrogena, so that if I make any mistakes, I can wipe it off. And since I will be using my hands for the foundation, so that I can wipe the excess off of my hands as well. So I just want you to know I'm not getting paid for any of these certain products being used. I did buy them with my own money. So let's see how this is going to work. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my hair back because you definitely don't want any kind of hair all over your face when you're doing your foundation, and you don't want it in the way. And then I'm going to take my glasses. I'm going to put the glasses back up on my head. Okay, so the first thing that I did watch a couple of YouTube videos. So the first thing I was told to do is to take the little concealer and to conceal any spots that I have and to conceal the dark circles under my eyes. So I'm going to flip my little mirror, what I mean by this, to the triple X. I'm like very magnification. I'm hoping that will kind of help me see better with my blindness without obviously putting my face completely out of frame. And I'll move the mirror a little closer to me as well. So I do have a little bit of spots underneath like my chin and around the chin area because when I get stressed out, that tends to be where I break out a lot. And then I do have a spot like where my glasses have been resting. So we'll go ahead and we'll conceal that up. Now, just so you know, all of these are in the same color. I am a buff beige, even though I'm like really pale. For some reason, I've been a buff beige for years. And I do have a lot of redness in my cheeks. So I'm really hoping that once I'm done with this, that the redness goes away and the bags under my eyes will be gone. So I'm going to take this concealer, and it's supposed to eliminate the bags under my eyes. So I'm going to take it and generously apply it under there, and we'll see what happens. So I'm thinking this is going to blend really well once I get my foundation on. And they did have a little me put this cap back on. They did have a little kind of see-through swatch at the store, at the drugstore I got it through. See-through swatch at the store I got it through. And I did kind of have somebody help me. They say you're supposed to measure on your frame, measure on your inner wrists. But unfortunately, apparently my inner wrists are a lot paler than my face, because my face seems to still be a buff beige. So I did have somebody help me. I put it up to my cheek, and somebody did help me kind of make sure that buff beige was still my color, because I haven't worn makeup in years, and that was the last color I bought. I used to buy CoverGirl, so this is also a different company I'm using. So I now have my liquid foundation, and I'm just going to pump it on my fingers, and I'm going to put 2 pumps on my finger, and I'm going to start blending it over my face. Like I said, I did see some videos where people were doing this with a brush. I have never used a brush, but I have never used liquid foundation either. So we'll see how well I do this on camera, and we'll see how well I do it being blind as a bat, trying to shove my face in a mirror. Now, I don't believe it really matters where you start on the face, although I have heard people say that you should start on your cheeks. So I guess I completely screwed that up, because I started on the forehead area, and obviously either I'm applying this wrong or 2 pumps do not work. So I'm going to go ahead and get another one. Oh, let's do 2 just in case. Now, I've seen different things. I've seen people take foundation all the way down their neck, and I've seen others take it to their chest area. Me personally, I don't see the point. I do see the point in blending it at your jawline, because obviously you want to make sure that everything's blended properly and there's no seams. So we'll see after I do this half blind if I'm going to have any seams down at my jawline or not, and if the color is a true match. If it's not, then obviously I have to go back and try again, or I'm using way too much makeup, which is a good possibility too. Now, since I'm not wearing any eye makeup, it might be a good idea to cover up my eyelids too. And I guess this probably could be used as a pretty good eye primer. So I'm just going to try to blend this out as best as I can and down to the underneath of my chin and neck. It doesn't feel too heavy, which is good, because I'm definitely not a person who likes to feel my makeup. Like, I don't want to feel like I'm wearing makeup. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not a very big foundation person either. So I think, I feel as if I've gotten the full coverage of it. So I'm not going to use any more. Maybe I used too much. I really can't see that well. It looks blended out pretty smoothly to me. Although, it does look a little darker around the lips. I can tell better once I put my glasses on. So I'm going to go ahead and take one of my wipes, and I'm going to wipe the foundation off of my fingers, because I don't want to get it all over everything. So I'm going to wipe that off, and then I'm going to try the powder. And look at all of that foundation all over that. So I could be doing it wrong. I never know. Okay, so this is supposed to give me the matte finish, and that's the TruBlend Naturals. It's kind of like a powder foundation, I guess. So according to the instructions, I'm supposed to screw this top off. Screw the top off. And there's little like holes inside. I guess I'm supposed to shake some out first. And then dab that in the lid. That's what the instructions said. We'll see if I'm right or not. And also, the fact that I wear glasses could also be a disadvantage to this as well. Because a lot of the people that I see on YouTube doing makeup tutorials aren't wearing glasses. So they could either be wearing contacts, or, you know, I could just be crazy for trying to wear glasses and do this all at the same time. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of put this over top, and maybe it'll help blend a little more of the liquid. Okay, so I'm done. So I'm going to go ahead and put the cap back. Oh, if I put it on right, that would work. Put the cap back on, put my glasses on, and moment of truth. Let's see if it worked. Looking at the webcam video, it looks like I'm a little darker than I'm supposed to be. And let's see what the mirror says. But the mirror doesn't show, like, I don't see where it's really that much darker. So I don't know if on camera it shows differently. Yeah, I'll post a picture on Facebook. I'll take a picture and I'll post it on Facebook, and you tell me what you think. And if I'm making any mistakes, please tell me. I'm sorry for this video being so long, but that's my first attempt at liquid foundation and my first attempt at wearing foundation in a very long time. So I welcome any comments, any kind of ideas on what I can do to improve. Maybe I need to go back to the CoverGirl Little Disc Foundation with the sponge and get rid of the liquid foundation, or maybe I should go further down the neck, which I hate. I don't see the point, but maybe I should take my little TruBlend powder one and go further down the neck to see if maybe that kind of helps even it out some more. So anything you can do to help. I will leave the Facebook information in the drop down box below, and make sure to like me on Facebook to keep up with any kind of updates and pictures. I do post pictures of stuff that I am doing in the future, and I hope you guys enjoyed this because I suck at makeup. So enjoy. Sorry for the video being so long, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.